Morning folks, 21st Century Caveman here. Hope everybody's well. Hope everybody's happy. I was sent a message by one of my subscribers a couple of days ago in response to my video, the 1000 subscriber thank you video. In that video I mentioned the fact that I'll be looking to, within the next couple of years, to buying a minibus or a van to convert into a camper van as part of my early retirement. And he said to me, he says, you know, you're a young bloke, how can you afford to take early retirement? You know, have you come into inheritance or something? Have you saved or made so much money from doing your DIY? Chance would be a fine thing. Although it's fair to say that for doing the DIY stuff, I have saved many thousands of pounds over the past few years. But no, I'm not a rich person, I'm not a wealthy person, I haven't been left any money, I'm not a high flyer. But it's fair to say that we've made many sacrifices over the past few years, and we've tried to be as financially prudent as we can be. We've moved 3 times in 10 years, we've done a couple of houses, and we've done a lot of that work ourselves. And as I say, we have saved many thousands of pounds. And not only do you save money by doing the work yourself, obviously you hope that the work you do will add value to your property, and when you add value, hopefully it will result in some profit when you decide to sell the property. So, in terms of the early retirement thing, as I say, we're just trying to be as financially prudent as we can with what little resources we have and skills we have. But it's all about the work-life balance to me, which is why I want to reduce my working hours and retire as early as I can, because we're only here for a short amount of time. You know, you don't know what the future holds for you. You hope that you're going to have a long, healthy life, but there are no guarantees. So as far as I'm concerned, you know, I've got to try and make the most of my life while I'm able. This is something which I've been thinking about for the past few years, really. And I started work when I was 17 years of age, and I was always brought up, you know, on the basis that you know, in order to be a decent person, in order to be a responsible member of society, when you leave school you need to get yourself a job, bring in a wage, support yourself and your family, be independent. You know, none of this benefits culture whereby you grow up and you think, do you know what, I'm going to go on benefits, not going to bother getting a job, get some young girl pregnant, try and get myself a council house and expect everybody else to look after me. That's never been my philosophy, and in a nutshell, the premise from which I started from a very early age is the fact that, you know, you pay your own way. If you want something, you have to earn it and pay for it yourself. Okay, so I've been working since I was 17 years of age, and I've been working for over 35 years now. And I've been giving this a lot of thought over the past sort of like few years. So I've been working pretty much consistently throughout those 35 years. It's been 1 or 2 periods I've been unemployed for short periods of time, but I'm a, you know, resourceful person. I've always managed to get back into the loop again after a very short period of time. And so for 35 years then, that's all of my adult life, and 2/3 of my life on this planet. That's a hell of a long time. And the more I think about this, I've actually been thinking about it in a particular way, because for those 35 years, for all of my adult life, for the majority of that time, I've spent it at work. Working with people who, I mean, look, I've had loads of different jobs. Jack of all trades, master of none, that's me. I've worked with hundreds and hundreds of people. I can't remember who most of them are. Can't remember times, places, can't remember names. And these people have sort of like come and gone in my life. I don't know what's become of 99% of them. and the relationships which I've had with these people have been very superficial. They're strangers, really. Yeah, I've spent all this time working with other people and so little time working with I've spent so little time with those people who I love and care about in my life, my family, a small group of friends, the people who I really care about, and that's wrong, surely. I realise, obviously, that it's just one of those inevitable things. The fact that when you work with people, you're there to do a job, and as a matter of necessity, you have to work with people. Some people you like, some people you don't like. I've worked with some really lovely people. I've worked with some complete tossers, but that's part of the sort of like the way things are, isn't it? You're going to get that. Anybody is, no matter what work environment they're in. You can have good experiences and bad experiences. Hopefully the good ones outweigh the bad experiences. That's certainly been my case. But the point is, my work-life balance is wrong. So what my plans are, in the next couple of years, I want to reduce my working hours, try and get some of my life back. Pardon me. Within the next couple of years, I want to reduce my working hours. I don't want to be working any more than 3 or 4 days. At the time I'm 55, I either want to be not working at all, or working no more than 3 days. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be easy. I haven't got, I'm not a wealthy person, just an ordinary person, but I've been sensible, we've been sensible. So I've been planning for this for a few years now. And I'm not saying that things are going to be a bed of roses, that things are going to be really easy, because we may have to still make further contingencies. I mean, we didn't go on a holiday for sort of like 6 or 7 years to save money and to invest in the properties we bought. Okay, so we've made sacrifices, and it may be the case that we have other sacrifices to make further down the line. And it's all right talking about early retirement and reducing your working hours or not working at all, but you still need some money to live on. It might be the case that you paid your mortgage and you don't have any debts, but the fact is you still have outgoings. You still got to pay your utility bills, your gas, electric, your council tax. You need to put food on the table. You need to pay taxes. Okay, you do have outgoings, and it's all right saying that yeah, I'm going to have a camper van, I'm going to start travelling, but the fact is, unless you have some money put by, or you've got a really good pension, then how are you going to afford to put fuel in your tank? I mean, I don't have a great pension because I've just changed jobs so many times, and it's only been in recent years that I've actually started building up a pension. So it'd be very modest, not going to be anything good, but I have other resources to rely on, which I've built up over the years. So, it's about trying to get the work-life balance back. It's about having more time to myself, to do those things which give me pleasure in life, spending time with my family, my friends, getting out there hiking, camping, getting on my bike, exploring a bit more, having more of an adventure in my life, doing the things which make me feel alive, things which make me feel excited. The fact is, you've got to plan for these things. You've got to be able to you've got to make plans. You've got to make sacrifices. If you want something bad enough, you've got to think about a route which will enable you to get where you want to. So basically, the whole point of this is just to try and enhance the quality of my life. You don't know what's around the corner. We're only on this planet for a short period of time. I want to get the best from it while I can. Anyway, look, this is a rather deep conversation for first thing in the morning, but they're just my thoughts in the car, really. And because I had this specific question from one of my subscribers, I wanted to respond to it in a timely manner, and just to explore that in a bit more detail with you. Thank you for watching.